Hi guys, what is going on? And today you join me in my VW Golf Mark IV GTI 1.8T, so it's a turbo powered engine producing 180 horsepower, so it's the fastest GTI of the Mark IVs. So I believe obviously this is a petrol variant and it is a 6-speed, and I haven't had many 6-speed 6-geared cars before, so it takes a bit of getting used to, that's for sure. And as promised, this is my third video on this, my recently purchased car. I say recently purchased, I've actually owned it since September 2024. But whilst the car is still standard, because I want to do some tinkering with this and improve power and the looks of this car, I thought I'd take you guys along with me on a Sunday drive. So this is just my weekend car. I'm fortunate enough to have a daily work vehicle, work van, so this just sits around unfortunately at home and it comes out to play over the weekend. Which is cool because it means I appreciate this car more because it's not my everyday car. Keeps the miles of this car because I've probably only done 1,000 miles in this car since I've had it, since last September. Yesterday, Saturday, I cleaned this car up especially for this video today, although you're mainly going to see me inside the car. I will get some drive-by shots. Completely standard GTI 1.8T engine then, apart from the fact I think it has a upgraded panel filter, and I just want to kind of take you guys for a drive because it is still a fun car being a standard car. Woohoo! Now there is a nice road somewhere where I took this car the other day and it was such a blast, and I want to take you guys down that road today. It's a nice twisty turny road. So yeah, over the weekend I have to definitely make an excuse to get out in this thing because obviously no car likes sitting around all week, so this is my excuse today to, as promised, film a come and drive with me in my Golf GTI video. And obviously this car would have rolled out 20 odd years ago. It's a 2003. It would have rolled out the factory with the 180 horsepower. I wonder whether it's lost a few of those horses, and I might be able to tell you and find out soon. So for now it is a completely standard car, standard boring exhaust, don't really sound anything amazing to be honest, but it does go. Now this car has the upgraded 18-inch wheels on it, BBS wheels from a Golf GTI anniversary. That's just how I bought the car, but I'm glad the car is wearing the wheels. So perhaps a talking point might be that the car might handle better on smaller wheels. The car could handle better on maybe being lowered. Now being powered by a turbo, I believe the turbo, the boost kind of kicks in around 3,000 RPM. So it's not far to go before the turbo kicks in really, and it does kick in quite well. Now I think this is the road we need to go down for some twisties and turnies. So we're going to put the left indicator on. Fun fact, 2 fun facts about this particular road that I'm going down. Well, first of all, it's a national speed limit, so that's good. The first fact about this particular road is I actually test drove a supercharged Lotus down this road, which I could have afforded at the time, but I decided not to. And I also filmed a Peugeot 106. I actually filmed a modified, heavily modified Peugeot 106 down this road, so it is a lovely driving road. We'll just be sensible for now and carry on with the talking. So this car, I am lucky enough to have the heated seats on, so it's actually, 4 degrees. I've actually got a temperature reading in front of my eyes, which is quite good. Hill. Oh, it's such a lovely road in the countryside. Now this car isn't the most economical, being a 1.8T turbo, but it being my weekend car and weekend car only, that doesn't bother me. It's also on the kind of more expensive side to tax as well. I didn't know that until I'd actually given the guy the money and the car was in my name. I just got told, oh, the tax might be a bit expensive, and I was like, oh yeah. But again, this being my only personal car, all the dog walkers are out today. This being my only personal car and it being a weekend car, it is what it is with those sorts of things. And being a turbo, you know, you do want to give it some. But in saying that, it's great down these kind of country roads. I can even be in 5th gear doing 30. And it just cruises, and you can see the MPG reading, instant reading in front of me go up, which is quite a cool game to play. Yeah, it is actually quite quiet. I feel kind of, because we're in a V-dub and all that, it's just a lovely car to drive. The steering wheel, the leather steering wheel here is really nice to hold. So yeah, we have the obviously 6-speed right below my palm here, and it is a nice smooth gear change as well, nice and easy, and I have ongoing shoulder issues, so I was kind of thinking, do I get rid of this for an automatic? But then I thought, I don't use this car as it is, so I might as well keep it, and obviously it's a manual, so it is what it is. but it is nice smooth gear changes all through all 6 gears and the reverse. You can obviously get short shifters for these. Don't know whether that'd be something I'd go down, because I don't know, maybe, but they are a nice feel, aren't they, to have a short shifter. But just the gearbox as it is, and the clutch. It's had a few different clutch jobs done on the car before by the previous owner that had owned this car before me for about over 20 years. It is a nice car to drive if you're just going around town. There's a few bumps, we're going a bit bumpy at the moment, but there's no, as far as I'm aware, no kind of unforeseen knocks, rattles, suspension noises from the car. It feels like a solid car, because it is a VW Golf GTI at the end of the day. I've come down the road sensibly, talking to you guys, and now we'll go not so sensibly down this lovely windy little road. Gosh, she likes being revved actually, doesn't she? Oh. I think an exhaust system would be good in this car, because I think any hot hatch needs to sound good, and unfortunately this doesn't. Yeah, this car is, I love turbo cars. I've had VTEC before, which obviously VTEC engines, they have to be revved before you kind of get going somewhere as such, but to know that the boost kicks in at 3000 RPM is pretty fine by me and pretty cool. So being a GTI, there are loads and loads of mods you can do, whether it comes, well, in particular the tuning. So I plan on eventually, power wise, to do the exhaust would be great, to do like an induction kit air filter would be good, maybe some sort of dump valve kind of route would be good, and then maybe once I've got a few of those kind of performance related mods on the car, obviously it'd be good to top that all off with a little cheeky remap and see how fast those mods and a remap would make the car. But I just want this car to sound good. I obviously want to improve the actual looks of this car, so I want it to sound good, look good. I really want one good run down this road. That's all I want, to show you the capabilities of my standard 1.8T Golf GTI. Right, we'll go. Baby, she's pulling. 3 Golfs have literally just gone past me on the other side of the road. I am used to these turbo hot hatches and I love them, I have to say. And you see so many, just even if they're bog standard, there's so many Golfs around. You don't realise until you own a certain car and you look out for them and you think, oh, these VW Golfs are everywhere. I'm not saying I always see GTIs, because when I bought this car, the Mark IV GTI, I did think I'd see loads of these on the road, but I keep seeing more of the kind of diesel variants, the TDI versions, and I don't see so many of these Mark IV GTI petrol variants, so they're also becoming rare. What was once a popular car just isn't so anymore, and that's obviously good for me, because mine is I'd say a really good example of one, with the low mileage of only 100,000 on it. Not many owners, quite a bit of history, and well looked after until now it enters a young female's life who wants to do some tinkering. But I'm not going to ruin this car, guys. I'm going to improve it and look after it. Now, I've spoken about the interior of this car in the previous video, and this hasn't got some of these cars come with the Recaro seats, and you can also get Recaro leather in these seats. Now mine unfortunately aren't Recaro, I'm pretty sure they are in disguise, but yeah, they are very hugging. When you sit in this car, do you actually feel these small seats hugging you? And on kind of twisty roads like this, they do definitely give you the support. So I wouldn't ever say I'd be looking to upgrade the seats. I think as you get older in life, I kind of don't want to mess with the car too much. I don't want to be putting stripes down it, and kind of be more subtle, and I want to kind of keep the car original-ish. 3rd gear pull, come on. Come on. Up a hill. 3,000, there we go. It's what this car needs all weekend, a good old blowout. Oh, it is good, and it's so good for like your mental health and your well-being to come out in your car all weekend, even if you are on your own like me, and to come and give it a blast. Even if you're not filming YouTube videos, this car just gives me an excuse to go out, talk to nobody, aka hopefully you guys that are watching this video. We'll try and avoid the big puddle, because I washed my car yesterday. Splash! yeah, this car is pretty cool. It has surprised me, really, to be honest. It really has surprised me, this car. So as a standard GTI, which this is, it is really fun to drive. Yeah, it is a well refined car. You know, like I say, my car's lucky enough to have the winter packs. I've got the sports seats, I have got climate control, I've got a nice touchscreen radio, which is a nice treat as a kind of driver comfort refinement kind of thing. And it's just a real driver's car, you know, there's no cruise control on it, but it is just such a fun car to drive, just as it is. And obviously this car's driving experience for me, the driver, will only improve when I start modifying this car and when the car starts to look different, but mainly, you know, modifications to make this car a bit faster. And there's not really too much else to say. Like, it does corner quite well, the turbo kicks in when it should, going around corners is actually quite fun, this car. Whip it round a couple now, and you just feel, you know, this is quite a safe car. There's quite a lot of airbags around in the seats as well, and like I say, it's just a good all-rounder. You know, these are probably a future classic now, and if you find a good one, which I believe I do have, I totally agree this car is worth keeping, not just for money investment reasons, but you know, it is a future classic. And even though this is a standard car, I am going to book it into some VW shows, events, and try and take it to some different events. Let me know in the comments below what your first kind of engine kind of modification would be. Would it be more of the intake kind of side? Would it be sound? Would you be looking to get an exhaust on this car first? Or would you just be like Amber, just improve the looks first? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you've got any good experiences with any of these GTI modifications or any bad experiences, things I should buy and shouldn't buy would be helpful, because again, I am new to this VW world and ownership, but I am very much enjoying it, and you know, I do plan on having this car for a while. As I'm getting older, I kind of just want to be a bit more sensible. I've got this car, which I don't really need because it is just a weekend car, but of course it's nice for me to have my own car. I just want it to look good, sound good, maybe a bit quicker, because I do like driving hot hatches fast when I can. You know, I like it, and I guess at the end of the day, that's all that matters. But this car won't be staying standard for long, but we're not going to ruin it, as I say. Let me know if you've got any other video ideas of what you want to see me film with this Golf as well. I should say, not this Golf, this GTI. And a big thanks to my mum, bless her. I've dragged her out into the cold today to film me some good drive-bys in the GTI. So, like I say, it is a whole family thing, this YouTube. I have to drag my parents out to come and, Mum, can you come and film clips for me for YouTube? Yeah, that's alright. So, yeah, big thanks to my mum, bless her, for coming out today with me. Oh, a nice little dual carriageway. What do we have here? Here we? Go baby, go, boost it baby, boost it, give me the boost that I need. 6th gear, there we go, up to the speed on the dual carriageway. That's all you want in your GTI, is a smile on your face and some turbo boost, if you've got a 1.8T like me, that is. Yes. Oh, and the gear changes are just so on point when you're shifting it like I just was. Oh, this car, man. Woohoo! Oh, such value for money with this little GTI. Oh. Yes, that is what it's all about. And thanks to you guys for watching. If you want to see more on this GTI of mine, it goes without saying, do like, share, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff, and there obviously will be more videos to come of this Golf as we start tinkering. But for now, thanks for watching. It's a good car.